My name is Bilal Arayed. I'm with the Delta Project and we at Next Tech High School. So my first time encountering the Delta Project, I was 13 years old. Me being a juvenile, being incarcerated, even in the county jail as well. I met Cole Williams. He used to have a class on Friday.
I watched him go from being a 13-year-old in the juvenile detention center to a 16-year-old entering into the Kent County jail to a 17 and 18-year-old involved in the residential treatment program out of state. That led to him coming back into this community. We discovered what he had learned in his whole path and journey through the juvenile justice system and the criminal justice system. And we thought, how do we help elevate his story? So he started entering into Next Tech High School, one of our other schools at Southeast Career Pathways here in Grand Rapids, and he became a part of our internship program that supported lived experience people.
Cole never gave up on me, even when I may have been stubborn, I may have not listened all the way. He stayed, he stick persistent. He always enforced, if you don't read, you should read. If you don't write, you should write. And eventually, them words was ingrained in my head. You can be what you don't see.
What I like most about the program is actually Bilal. He always calls my phone, checks on me when I need it, because at home I don't really have anybody to talk to. So when Bilal and Mr. Cole there, feels like I got two older brothers with me to always talk to and rely on.
It'll be a random weekday and you'll just get a text from them. What you doing? What you been doing? It's something you're not used to. They always look out for you, ask you if you need any help with anything.
It impacted my life a lot, actually. You can actually see my growth from last year. I was on house arrest and I couldn't even leave the house. When they actually showed me and actually told me what the real world was like and what being a man's about, I was like, dang, I need to stop all this kid stuff.
I was always very goofy and childish and would play a lot. I feel like hanging around them, it really opened my eye up to see I gotta make a change. And then I just invested in myself.
I got off of probation, I got off of all that. I get my schoolwork done, I go home and I go to work. And then now, I'm about to graduate next month.
Just be there every week, that's the best thing. It's going. And right now I'm actually working with them to get into a program to become an electrician. So that's my next goal that they're helping me with right now. We not done yet. We still working, but we gonna get there.
It was big for me, connecting with the young dudes that's in here, connecting with the people who's just like me. I see myself in a lot of the people that I'm talking to. I see myself, whether I'm in a residential facility or if I'm in a high school. I try to give them something that I didn't have and things that I didn't listen to. And I try to give it from a little bit of a different perspective where I'm not preaching to them, but I'm just connecting with them, connecting the dots. I want to get them out of being complacent. I want to get them into a point where they're actively doing it, try to show them things that they may have not seen in their world, because the world is more than just one street. The world is more than just your specific school. You can do anything you put your mind to, literally. A year ago I was homeless, and now my whole life is different. Everything is different. My trajectory in life is different. I look at things way different, and you can have an impact, because they already do. Some of them just don't see it.
When I started the Delta Project, this was for primarily Black boys to see themselves. It was for the Black community and other people in our communities to see Black boys as human, to humanize their experiences, to humanize their stories, to recognize that they were just not criminals or monsters or predators, but these are young men that have dreams, that have aspirations, and that have a place in the community, right?
I hope this don't come out wrong, but I want to say we in the places people don't really want to be, necessarily feel comfortable being, and we happy to be there. That's what the Boys to Mentors is, and the essence of the whole Boys to Mentors program is that these boys turn into men who eventually turn into mentors to mentor other boys, like an inner cycle. I know we often see the cycle of the jail and the prison pipeline and how it's recycled. We want to recycle that mentoring.
I think for me, that's what I want the Delta Project to continue to be something that our young people have full access to. They can touch it, they can feel it, they can experience it, and then they can create it in the way that it needs to be created for them. I'd love a center at some point within that 5 to 10 years. But I don't want the center to be just the place that just kids just come. I actually want it to be a community of exchange with professionals, where if a young person says, this is my vision for myself, this is what I want to do, that there is somebody that, as resource brokers through the Delta Project, we will make sure that they connect with that professional. And not only does this professional provide mentorship, but this professional provides coaching where this young person gets lived experience so that they can eventually take those skills and be employed or start their own business. There are so many young people that have visions and dreams. We don't help maybe cultivate that. And so for me, the Delta Project is really centered around making sure we cultivate the vision and the dreams of these young people in our community. And I think that we can do that by doing the work that we've been doing.